Yeah, welcome back, GameReplaysCoH fans! This is Ami Funk. I'm joined for Game 2 by Inverse in the house, guest commentator on SNF Season 3, Episode number 1. How you doing, Inverse?
I'm doing great. I am super excited for this game. Get to watch Aimstrong play some Wehrmacht on some Wa. I suck at some Wa. I cannot wait.
What'd you think of Game 1?
You know, it was a little bit disappointing. I mean, I know Aimstrong's strength is Wehrmacht, not so much Americans, but I do think he could have played the mid and late game a little bit better, especially considering the kind of tech path that Siberian went down. I felt it did have a few holes. I mean, it was still solid, and Siberian played a great game, but I do think Aimstrong could have played a whole heck of a lot better.
Alright, well, let's get in game for number 2. I just want to see what happens next. I was very much impressed by the play in Game 1. It's just great to see these guys move these units around because they do it so well. It's a thing of beauty. Let's see, let me just make sure NTD's got our overlay up for game number 2, showing Siberian ahead in this best of 5, 1-0. Maybe I'll just refresh my stream here. Is there anything that you expect to see in game number 2? Doctrine choices. We've got our overlays are back. Excellent. Looking good. All right. Any predictions, Inverse?
Well, seeing as it is Samoa, I definitely think we're going to see Volkswagen Sniper MG out of Aimstrong. Not really sure kind of Siberian's American style of play on this map. I don't really see many games of his on this map, but I definitely think Aimstrong's going to go for his classic build. He loves it on Samoa, and he loves doing it in general, so it's going to be a real treat to watch.
Okay, I think the best thing to do now is to just get this thing rolling. What do you guys say out there in Twitch TV chat land? Speaking of Twitch TV, give us our partnership. We're waiting to hear back from them. Hopefully you'll be able to adjust the bitrate soon. I really want that. But let me just say once again a big shout out to Relic Entertainment for putting up the prize pool and to Game Replays. Thanks, Darky. And of course to all of the community. 367 of you already, game number 2. That's what I like to see. I just heard from Bio and Complexity that we are being rebroadcast in Japanese? Is that what up, Japan? How you doing, Japanese broadcaster? I don't really know any Japanese. Do you know any Japanese, Inverse?
No, I can barely speak French, and I'm Canadian, so language is not my forte.
I could say sayonara, sucker. So I don't know if they even noticed that we were talking about him. Hopefully the Japanese caster can speak English and he's listening and he can translate. What up? I think that's cool though. And by the way, I don't even mind. I'm not going to sue you. Well, I might, but all right, we'll talk about that later. Royalties, you know. Okay, so I'm going to follow Siberian. You're going to follow Aimstrong. This time, I am the allies. Do I have the right replay loaded? Let me just check. What is going on here? Yes, I do. Okay, I'm ready, and I'm paused at 5 seconds. Are you ready to go?
Yes, sir. Let's check it out.
All right, we're going to unpause in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Unpause. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. No funny 3-4 engineer nonsense here. Siberian's putting up a barracks.
And Aimstrong going for the pretty standard Wehrmacht quarters. Standard location, not quick building it, so we're definitely going to see a Volk squad out first. Going to cap the fuel first with the Pioneer instead of the munitions, so that's kind of interesting. But aside from that, pretty standard opening so far.
So, Inverse, correct me if I'm wrong, but this is the first time we've ever cast together.
It definitely is.
And this is fun for me because you've gotten a lot of attention lately, your casts. I saw that Relic had an in-game news about one of your shoutcasts was featured.
Yeah, big thanks to Thunder for that. Really helped me out. Good that the developers really kind of encouraging and paying a lot of attention to the commentating shoutcasting community. Really good for the game, in my opinion.
Yeah, we're tickled pink every time we see something in game or when Relic or Company of Heroes like retweets my tweets. It's just all good. It's really cool. Okay, so here we go. Rifles are coming out. They're shooting straight up the middle. His engineers have one's gone left, one's gone right. Gonna get some of them resources coming in, and looks like a sort of a mirror star. Although, whoa, what are these Pyos doing? Why are they?
Yeah, this is a
wait. They went. What is that?
This is a kind of strange capping order. Aimstrong sent his first Pioneer up to the fuel point, and then walked it all the way around to the plus 10 munitions on the bottom while sending his building Pioneer right to the plus 10 fuel. Really seems like he wants some kind of quick tech this game, really focusing on fuel when early game you usually want the munitions as Wehrmacht. Really, really strange capping order. I've never seen anything like this.
Yes, this is different. Dashing down there. And so the Volks are building some bags right in the center. I don't know. I guess they predict there will be some early fighting right around that VP. Now this best of 5 it's played so infrequently in COH that I'm sure these players are kind of learning the rhythm of best of 5, because everybody knows best of 3. You play each side once, you try to get the most VPs so that you can have faction choice in the third game should it go that far. But best of 5, it becomes a lot more complicated because we actually add up the VP leaders in like the first 4 games. And so whoever's leading VPs in the first 4 games would get faction choice in the 5th game if it goes that far. But, you know, like, how to VP rush, I'm sure the players are still kind of figuring it out.
Yeah, for sure. And it's pretty important to note just how not the same each of the maps play out in Company of Heroes. It's so different how you're going to play out each map. Samoa plays out differently from Angleville, from Longrand, etc.
True enough, we'll be going to Angleville next, and I wonder, we might see a faction switcheroo, who knows? They'll keep alternating Axis and allies. Pretty quiet start, no big engagement. These guys are just kind of feeling each other out. Looks like Aimstrong's going to do a bit of a soft retreat as these Pyos... Nope, he's changed his mind. Looks like he's going to fight. His folks are in yellow cover by the tree, and here comes the second squad of Volks. The rifles are going to pick up some other cover behind the tree, and these engineers are going to... They're getting focused down. The Volks are shooting these capping engineers. They've got very low health. Whoa, they back off. I think he probably could have sniped them. I'm surprised he backed off.
Yeah, Aimstrong playing a little carefully right now. I mean, he does have his sniper out, so he is going for the Volkswagen Sniper MG, focusing on the right-hand side, which is fairly solid. I mean, I find it personally a bit tough, but I mean, Aimstrong, he's the best at this. He definitely knows what he's doing.
Yeah, the sniper's not going to be able to shoot those rifles fast enough, and they're able to wipe that fuel, and that's important.
Yeah, I mean, personally, I feel munitions is a lot more important for the beginning of this build. You really, really need mines, Aimstrong does, to defend any sort of flank, just because the sniper not really good at defending flanks, especially against barred rifles.
Sniper's trying his hands at pulling the string on this flag in the north. He wants that fuel, and he's been ordered to cap it. And here come the rifles coming back. Sniper's going to want to put some distance between himself and those rifles. He does. Passes the capping to the Pyos. Kind of nicely played. And he's going to start picking away at those rifles again. Pyos get the flag up. And he's moved his Volks into the center for a 2-on-1. And a lot of green cover. That's going to be a long fight. Look at those rifles standing up to 2 Volk squads. Just not taking much damage. Finally, a guy dies. Now MG's
pretty
there.
Good positioning. Yeah, pretty good positioning from Aimstrong early on. Gonna want to get some mines up, however. Doesn't really have any up, especially against a Jeep.
Look at all these Volks lined up on the wall. I'm actually... Whoa! One of them's retreat... Whoa! What in the... Why? Why retreat?
Yeah, I don't know.
Misclick?
I mean, there was a flamer coming, and that was a low health Volk squad, so maybe. But in the base,
didn't want to suffer any crits.
Oh,
wow, yeah!
He should actually be fine.
Sniper garrisons the HQ. He's taking pot shots at the Jeep, and the Jeep is going to bug out. Wasn't able to kill the sniper. Was able to back him into his base, so he's not out there killing guys. That's a minor victory.
And forced a health pack, so that's 30 less munitions. That's 1 less mine. It's not a huge deal, but it's definitely something to point out.
Oh yeah, definitely.
But we have bars from our American player, and we still don't have a med bunker up. Instead, we're getting tier 2 really quick for Aimstrong.
Bars and tier 2, that's different. Funny we didn't see any M8 motor pool play last game, we just saw an AT gun come out. We saw AT guns and tanks. Fun to watch, but in a losing effort. Let's see. I wonder. Yeah, he's got. I always figure that a good time to go bars is when you've got good map control and you want to hold it. You know, and I think he'll maybe be able to hold it better with bars than to spend the time teching to the motor pool.
Yeah, and the nice thing about Samoa is pretty much all the American openings are pretty viable. You can do pretty much anything as Americans, and you can be pretty safe. I mean, the fuel makes it a little bit dangerous to go for fast bars and stuff like that, but in this case, I don't think Siberian's going to have much worry about early tech from Aimstrong.
Have you started researching Tier 2, or are you there already, or where are you?
Yeah, he actually already has his first grenade, so...
Oh, okay.
Real super quick Tier 2, not even a med bunker still, which I'd really like to see from Aimstrong.
And look at these bars chasing off the Volks in the north, retaining that map control. Aimstrong is slowly creeping into the center, though. Check him out, garrisoning that sniper, get long vision and long range out of the house. He's pushing with an MG, a couple Pioneers, and... Oh, mine goes off. Kills 2 Volk squads by the VP. Very nicely placed mine. They're going to find another one if they go any further.
Yeah, good mines by Siberian so far. Still none, I don't think, from Aimstrong. And if he's not, yeah, he's going to get out. Never mind. But
Sniper
I really like
Aimstrong.
Yeah, and I really like how he puts that sniper in buildings when he can. It increases the fire rate, and it's actually pretty smart. Not a lot of players actually do that.
I love playing with early snipers because you pretty much don't ever need to cloak them. You know, as long as you're pretty confident that there's no enemy sniper, you can just run around uncloaked. But look at this Jeep coming into flank. Sniper's got to book out of there. Jeep finds the mine. Oh, man, if he only taken that corner a little bit wider, he would have been fine. But that sniper drew that Jeep into a mine, and that's another win for the sniper. But we do have Siberian with a counter sniper hitting the field, and you know I love sniper fight.
Literally a sliver of health left on this sniper. If he had gotten one more shot off, it would have been dead. That's so unfortunate for Siberian.
I think that, you know, Aimstrong needed a break. You know, he was leading, and then he got beat pretty convincingly in game 1. So I'm glad he got a break there, and I'm very curious to see how the sniper war goes. And look at Siberian sneaking his sniper onto the field while Aimstrong goes for the classic Semois pin.
Yeah, that's a little bit scary for Siberian. If that Gren squad for some reason decides to walk over there, the gig is going to be completely up.
Yeah, they would not even... He wouldn't be able to retreat through that MG fire.
Yeah, the MG, the red cover, it'd probably be dead right there. And that'd be really, really painful for Siberian at this point in the game.
He's taking a risk. He's in position. He's just waiting for the Wehrmacht sniper to show his face. And where is that Wehrmacht sniper? He is just coming on. And look at this. He's uncloaked. Look at this. He's coming on uncloaked. Siberian's not quite in position to see him yet. The rifle's seen him. He's taking a shot. So, okay, now Siberian's got a bead on that sniper, and the hunt is on. Oh, but Aimstrong's got game sense. He starts to cloak, but he's still shooting rifles. Oh, Eric! Oh, he went down to take a shot. He didn't take it yet. Will Aimstrong take another shot? He does take another shot. Siberian with the counter strike misses.
No.
He shoots into the wall of the. It did like the bullet bounced off the concrete by the cross in the graveyard. Oh my goodness! Another perfectly set up counter snipe and another miss. That's 2 in 2 games for Siberian, and he must be wondering, what do I have to do to kill an enemy sniper on SNF?
Now, Aimstrong's actually teching up to Vet really early. He's already got Vet 1, and he's getting Vet 2 right now, and there's already a sniper on the field, so he knows that Siberian's invested in Weapon Support Center tech. I'm kind of surprised he didn't decide to go for Tier 3, but this just might be the style he's most comfortable with and most familiar with.
Check that, 2 snipers on the field now, so it's definitely getting dangerous in the center of Semois here. Let me just do a quick time check. I forgot to do any last game. We're at 10 minutes and 47, 48, 49, 50. And now the second sniper's starting to go to work.
This is about the hardest, or the closest to a hard counter Siberian could get for what Aimstrong's doing right now. 2 snipers right when vet 2 pops. That's pretty dangerous for Aimstrong.
Yeah, it's the perfect counter. You know, vet imp, build snipers. You got to do it. 1v1, 2v2, no matter where. Those vet imp are hard to kill.
And checking out Siberian's base right now, I feel like he knows something about Aimstrong that we're not quite picking up on, because he's just now getting his supply yard. And if Aimstrong had decided to go for tier 3 instead of that vet, he'd probably have a Puma building right now, and Siberian would be in a whole lot of trouble.
Man, these guys, well, I'm sure they did a little bit of research. They've known who they were going to play for almost 3 weeks now. And so, you know, Siberian's done pretty good as far as predicting Aimstrong's playstyle and sort of pre-countering his strategies before he even is sure what they are. Another possible sniper fight. Aimstrong sniper's backing up that MG, and Siberian sniper is slowly retreating away across the bridge. Whoa! Take a shot at a grenadier, and he knows that if the Axis tries to come and get him, they've got a nasty little surprise waiting on that bridge in the form of a couple mines.
We have gained the momentum on the field.
Siberian's actually capping around with his snipers, which is actually a good move, just because he spent so much manpower on those snipers. You might as well get as much use out of them as possible.
Yeah, look at that. The American sniper just raised the northern VP. And looks like, no, Siberian's got, he's got some work to do, because Aimstrong has a presence in the center, and these double vet imp are strong. It's not like he's tearing them up with his own sniper. He's still being very cautious.
Yeah, Aimstrong's in a really good spot right now. He's got great map control. The only thing he has to be worried about is the snipers getting a little bit too out of control. Straight tier 2 can be pretty tough against 2 snipers, and you see he just did finish his tier 3 tech, so I wouldn't be surprised if he went for a Sturm Armory and some Nebelwerfers, since that's kind of the best way to deal with a mass sniper strategy.
I think Aimstrong just lost a unit somewhere. The sniper was killed to a mine. Oh no, where did that happen?
I think that was down at the bottom. Yep, mine over the
Sure
bridge.
enough, the mine I was talking about. My goodness, Aimstrong went over that bridge with his sniper first. I'm sorry, but that is not smart. Since the early days of this game, there have always been mines on that damn bridge. And that is just tragic. So now it's 2 snipers against none, and, you know, Siberian's going to start just opening fire with those guys. It's like, yo, take the safety off and let her rip. And here they go, picking off that man in the MG squad right there.
Yeah, it's going to make things pretty tough for Aimstrong throughout the course of this game. He's actually saving up a lot of manpower, so I wouldn't be surprised if he rebuilt that sniper, but it is putting it behind for sure.
I was thinking maybe he should get a bike or something, but it looks like Aimstrong's going to try to get up tier 3. He knows that it's slow teching from the Americans, and I guess he'll try to get a Puma, but man, look at this. Siberian's already got tank depot up. This kid's builds are so tight. He has tech. Like I check his base, and there's a whole new piece of tech there when I was just watching a little bit of action. I can't believe how fast he is.
Yeah, Siberian really feels like he's been one step ahead of Aimstrong this entire game. The 2 snipers right the moment that 2 pops, and now the tank depot the moment the Sturm Armory pops. Just staying one step ahead the entire way. Always has the counter.
It's really intimidating. Oh, man. Are you guys watching this? Woo and Seb, you might have your work cut out for you next week. I'm not saying it's anywhere near over because we're just getting started here, but boy, it looks like Siberian, maybe you read that poll and it pissed him off, right?
Oh, I know. No one was giving Siberian even a fighting chance in this series, and here we go. First 2 games, and he's come out guns blazing, really doing a great job.
Well, the map's about 50-50. Let's see what do you think's going to come out of the Sturm Armory?
I hope it's a Nebel. I don't know if he wants to go for a Puma. Puma would be pretty late. And it is going to be a Puma, however, so looking like a little bit of light vehicle play for Aimstrong.
Sorry to interrupt. Siberian, yo, dodge nades. I'm sure you guys in this patch, man, Grenadier nades are filthy good. And Aimstrong just threw one at 2 rifle squads, and somehow Siberian missed it entirely, just let him stand there and lost 4 or 5 guys. No kidding.
And the Puma's on the field now, so we'll see how Siberian wants to deal with that. Probably getting some sort of tank, an M10 or a Sherman. Out of that tank depot, though.
Would you believe he's already got a Sherman like 80% finished? We're 16 minutes
ridiculous.
in, and he built both WSC and racks. You know, oh man, it's just so tight. This build's like every drop of fuel is spent like the moment it could get spent. You know.
2 snipers and then a Sherman, yep. Definitely a good spot for Siberian right now, but he's going to want to regain map control with this unit advantage pretty soon.
There's 2 Grens near the cutoff point, and they're going to be wanting some Shreks real soon. How are you looking for ammo right now?
He's got enough for 1, and he'll have another one in about 30 seconds, so he should be okay. He doesn't have any sort of solid AT like a pack, though, so that's going to be a slight issue.
Well, I can see the lights flashing in the Kriegsberg, so hopefully there's one building now. But I'm sure seeing that Sherman, like just when the Puma comes out, Puma's like, "Yo, I'm here. What up? Let's do this." And then the Sherman's like, "No, no, 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 no. I'm all up in your business, going kitty cat hunting right now. Look at him go."
And he actually just started the pack the moment he saw the Sherman, so he really had no idea. Kind of playing a bit greedy, getting all those Grens without a pack, and just kind of paying for it right now.
So the Puma, he's gotten hung up. He's carrying some telephone poles with him back to the Wehrmacht base. I guess they're doing some surveillance there on the telephones. But that Sherman is feeling tough. Will he go for the base? No, he's going to go back into the middle. These guys, they don't take unnecessary risks.
Yeah, both players playing super safe, it seems, the entirety of the series. Aimstrong a little bit on edge, but, you know, Siberian just constant solid play the entire time.
I mean, Aimstrong was scared about that Sherman coming in. Look, he's got his pack cloaked and facing towards the fuel. You know, he thought there might be a Sherman raging out of the fog of war anytime soon. And who knows? Here, let's see. The Sherman's upgunning now. He's getting the 50 cal, so he can be better against infantry. And no, it doesn't look like he's got any ambitions. We've got a Shrek'd up Gren squad in the center. They're going to garrison the church. Got some mines going down. The sniper's already got a sniper vet. Siberian snipe. One of them has 9. Oh, we lost one, and I missed it. Wow, I keep missing sniper deaths. What happened that time? Anybody catch it?
Yeah, I have no idea. I was actually looking around for the second one. I can only find one. We are missing everything today.
Well, these games are so good. These players' multitasking skills are so high that you're going to have to watch the replay again to fill in all the blanks.
I'm actually impressed with how much map control Aimstrong still has. I mean, he got out-thought with the 2 snipers, and then out-teched with the Sherman, and he still has half the map. It's really impressive.
Did you see the finals between Siberian and Guderian in the last Sandland Invitational?
I did not. I haven't seen those games yet.
There was an amazing game on Semwa where Guderian, it was game 2 just like this, had like 2 Panthers and P4s and all sorts of craziness and a really strong position in the north. And Siberian went Armor Company and got Calliopes and had these just game-changing epic Calliope shots. And, you know, he's gone Armor again.
And we have Terror for
Rebuilt the
Aimstrong, so... Oh, he rebuilt the sniper? Okay.
Armor versus Terror, a classic COH vanilla matchup here. Wow, look at this Stug. Very brave. And Stickies? Yes? No? Wow, look at these two Shrek squads and against a Sherman. And the Snug's going to try to mow over that sniper. Look at that. Snug was like, I'm going to get you with my treads. And Sniper said, I don't want it. I'm out of here.
Yeah, very smart retreat right there. This Stug's actually in a bit of trouble. The sniper's going to pick away at the Shreks, and I don't think this Stug's going to get out of here alive.
Oh, way too early for War Machine. What in the world? That Sherman's got half health. Look at this. The Grens just say War Machine? Okay, you just lost a ton of ammo. I'm just going to bail. Looks like
what
the
am I
Sherman
watching?
will kill...
Like, what is going on? Oh, no! Oh!
Entirely wasted Sticky there.
Yeah, and he kind of missed-microed that Stug. Oh, for
Siberian
sure.
just threw away tons of ammo for absolutely no reason. He did kill the Stug. It's not all that bad, but man, Allied War Machine's expensive. So, you know, 200 munitions in the early game, that's all your munitions that you've been saving all game. And I don't know, it was a strange time to pop it. He could have waited. maybe pop it as a deterrent so that I don't know. That was interesting. It worked out for him though. He got the kill, and he's going to repair the Sherman, and it's got a stripe of vet. So, you know. Now
did Siberian only build 3 squads, or did he lose a rifle squad? Yeah, I can't speak. Did he lose one?
I don't think he lost one. He probably only built 3. I'm not sure.
I mean, 3
Wow,
with a
Aimstrong.
fast sniper makes sense.
Yeah, Aimstrong's getting really aggressive now. His units are spread all over the field. This is kind of a wild, wide open game. And usually you see, you know, Wehrmacht playing the way Siberian played in the first game, where he sort of bunkered down and tried to hold a small patch of territory, you know, medium fuel, medium ammo for a long time, and then expand with vet and with the strength of your combined arms. But this is totally different. This is one of these games where, you know, he's got units all over the field. There's no real cohesive army. He's harassing on as many points as he can, and it seems to be working out for him. His map control's looking pretty good right now.
Yeah, it's interesting. It's something that it feels like it shouldn't work, but I mean, he's doing it. It's working. I mean, he's doing it really, really well. So it's an interesting
Puma
game, at
takes a
least
mine
in that
there.
respect.
Volks take a mine there. They only lose one guy, but a lot of health. And here comes the Sherman repaired. He's raging, and he wants another Stug kill. Rifles are coming in to support. That Stug should start backing up. He doesn't want to get sticky. Come on, Stug, move your butt. Oh, boy. Oh, the Stug is surrounded. Here comes an M10, and it's looking... Oh, wow! Great damage. There must have been a Faust there, and the Sherman is going down! That's a coup! I don't think that Sherman needed to die. If he'd have just taken it a little slower, I think that he had a better army here. Wow, look, here comes the pack coming in. He's got both Stugs immobilized, but this pack could be a surprise. M10 seems to know it's there and backs behind the hedge.
Aimstrong also has a counter sniper out on the field now, so he's going to be looking to pick off Siberian sniper.
Yes, they are in range. Oh, American sniper takes a shot. Wehrmacht sniper goes down but does not fire. Puma's coming in. Oh boy, the M10 kills the... Oh, he tried to force retreat to light up the sniper, but missed. Sniper kills a Pioneer, and that's lights out. What a tragic sequence of events. Man, Sniper, all you had to do was not shoot that Pioneer, and you would have been fine. Bro, you just dodged a forced retreat. Don't get greedy. Man.
And in the meantime, Aimstrong has the entire map, got Siberian down to 170 VPs. It's looking like he's definitely going to be taking this second game.
That was quite a sequence. Still, Siberian has the second sniper now coming out, and those snipers are wandering around trying to get a beat on each other. But yeah, you're right. Aimstrong's looking very strong. Those quick double vet imp really allowed him to play the whole map, I think. It allowed him to sort of win one-on-one fights in various locations.
Yeah, for sure. And I feel like
look at these bars getting shredded trying to go into Volks and green cover. Oh, bars, no.
That is actually ridiculous.
Take it from here, Inverse. I got to take a phone call real quick. I'll be right back.
Yeah, it's actually kind of impressive just what Aimstrong has done this game. I mean, based on his opening, I do not think he should have won this. I mean, 2 snipers the moment that 2 pops out, and then Tank Depot the moment the Sturm Armory is going up. I mean, those are just hard counters to what he's doing. And he just didn't seem to care. I feel like Siberian gave Aimstrong a bit too much respect with his sniper early game. I mean, he wasn't as super aggressive with his snipers, Siberian was, as he could have been. And I really think that kind of negatively affected how his early game could have panned out. Didn't really get the map control he needed. And Siberian's trying to push out, but to be completely honest, I don't really think he has the manpower at this point in the game to really force Aimstrong to do anything differently. Really strong position in the middle for Aimstrong. He's got that Puma. He's got a pack down on the south. He actually has 2 packs now, which is very smart against the player who is focusing on Tank Depot tech as much as Siberian is. And now the Calliope out on the field.
Woo!
Not really going to do too much.
Alright, I'm back. Thanks for covering me there.
Kills. and you showed up just in time for the Calliope to do almost nothing.
Yeah, he's looking for that sort of jackpot money shot that he had against Guderian, but those are few and far between. You can't expect it every time. And I don't know if that Calliope will be enough to get him out of the situation that he's in.
Aimstrong forward HQ'd the church, because why not?
Man, watching these rifles just get shredded when they try to come out. Oh, it's horrible to see. Look at these bodies on the road.
And meanwhile, down on the bottom, the M10 almost getting taken out to a combination of Pack and Trek, so I'm thinking this is going to be game pretty soon here.
Yeah, those double vet Grens with a Shrek, they killed 11 infantrymen, and they can easily take on an M10 1v1.
Lots of Stug wrecks in the middle. I'd like to see a Pioneer salvaging that, but to be completely honest, Aimstrong's pretty much got the game won, so I'll cut him some slack this one time.
Well, now I'm really excited because if this stays the way it's looking it will, and with only 50 VPs left, I don't think anything's going to change. We're going to have a 1-1 split on Semwa. There comes another Calliope barrage. Taking out an MG guy, but not doing more than that, really. And then suddenly, we'll be going to Ango in a best of 3. Force retreat on the rifles. No, sir, you are not coming out. You are not getting a VP. M10 gonna go for some squishing. Hey! 3 Grens in my treads. That's not bad. Last one hops in the house, runs upstairs, sticks his nose out the window and says, "Get some of this." And I bet he has...
And there's the GG.
Yeah, there it is. I bet he had the... What's the terror ability with 1 Gren left that just become Wicked Superman? What's it called again?
Zeal.
Yes, Zeal. Filthy.
Yes.
All right. So we see Wehrmacht. I don't know. It was a different kind of Aimstrong, you know. It was like an angrier Aimstrong. I don't know, but it was much more aggressive, and I liked seeing that. But NTD, man, roll that thing. All right, folks, Inverse, closing words on game number 2 here.
Well, that was really good to see Aimstrong kind of pull it together after that kind of shaky first game. Definitely looking forward to a long and exciting series from here on out.
Yeah, well, I'm going to say choose, and I'm going to hope that it goes deep. Well, I guess it has to go to game 4, so I'll be seeing all you guys in game 4, and I'll let Inverse and Biosparks take it to Angerville, Game 3. Isn't that a sexy tiger in that winter video? Anyway, I just, Linsky and I put those together yesterday. Linsky did the original music for them, and Biosparks played the game where we had to micro the units and set up the shots. Anyway, we had a lot of fun making those videos. Yeah, so I'm going to say goodbye. Stick with us. Hey, can we crack 400 viewers? Tweet the link to Twitch TV. Tell your friends. Make sure to follow us on the button on the upper left-hand corner. Thank you, Relic. Thank you, Game Replays. And we'll see you guys, or at least Inverse and Bio. We'll see you guys on Angerville. We'll be right back. Stick with us.